Yes.
Ready for Doki Doki Literature Club? Let's do it!
Hell well, the mouse is back.
Yeah, the mouse is back. Let's go. Alright, you're up. Oh, that's me.
No.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she'd oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Quinchan.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Quinchan, have you decided on the club to join yet?
Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
I'm sure it's possible. I'm sorry, I'm eating. I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go, whatever she's talking about. So you already likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills for college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a niece in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
At least promise me you'll try on this,
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do Sorry.
Your thoughts are
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. At least a little bit. Sorry. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Siri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori?
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
No, what?
Well, that you can come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature.
Bad friend. Bad friend.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And actually made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make any promises you can't keep.
I can't tell if Sawyer is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Ah.
So this is definitely like a capturing the audio, right?
Well, if you look at OBS and you see the things moving, then it is.
Is it?
I think
You
it
might-
is.
Perfect. And is it capturing you guys as well? Okay, it's working. Perfect. I'll just edit that out. Who am I kidding? I'm not letting that out.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
And thus, today marks out the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
This devil.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
Did I mute myself there? 1 second. Hello?
Huh?
Hello? Damn, I can't even mute myself anymore. Okay, so.
Huh? I glance around the room.
Hey, who wants to voice this one, or do you want me to?
I'm always talking.
Wait, what? Wait,
When do you do it?
Wait, who wants to voice this one?
Oh! Bloom.
Oh, Relem. Relem, do you want to voice? Yeah, okay, you're voicing this one. Alright?
What?
You're voicing
Coming
this
for-
one. You're voicing
Hi.
this one, Relem.
Some woman?
You're voicing
Okay.
this one.
Here, let me clear my throat for a second. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
You want to voice this one? Or do you want me to voice?
I'm not. Am I voicing everyone now?
No. You do it. Robin.
I'm also voicing her too.
Seriously, you were a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Who wants to voice this one?
She seems to be the person that says hashtag everything.
Seamus, do you want to voice this one?
Okay. Ah, Queen-chan! What a nice surprise!
This is gonna be fun.
Welcome to the show!
I'm just gonna save here, just in case. I think we're gonna go check there.
Gotta make the save states.
Alright. Come on, Quinn. Come on, Quinn. Say you're laughing.
Dot.
All words except escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Hell yeah.
What are you looking at?
That's kind of peak
If you
though.
want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Let's
You
see
saying
what-
Natsuki?
Not
What did you say that? Natsuki.
Oh, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say anything like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature than timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you only know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Quinn-chan. Smile.
That power pose!
Oh my god.
What a pose!
Meow. Oh. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
And the long, luscious locks. Or something
Basically,
like that.
completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Quinn-chan. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I gotta look too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged for a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
What's it? Quinn, do you want to voice Monica instead? Because I think that narration has a lot of lines.
Yeah, you
I
can
mean, yeah, okay, I'll be talking to myself, but okay.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I talk to myself all the time.
Wait,
Same
maybe Berloom,
flavor.
you can be 2 girls.
Oh, lovely.
Oh yeah, that's sure, that's a good idea. So Random, you're playing as Monica and Yuri. I'm doing Natsuki and Sayuri. Quinn is doing Quinn-chan, and Seamus is doing the narration. Alright, everyone got their roles? Let's go.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Yeah.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I didn't know that you're so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
I think I've mixed these two's voices, so I don't know which one's which one.
Just decide that one sounds older.
I mean, I don't think I can do 2 different voices, so it's just gonna sound similar.
Sayuri talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite?
Hurry up and eat my cat.
I finally bite down.
We're not in Springfield, Ohio. We don't do that here.
Don't tell me to hurry up.
Neither they do. Do they? But I mean.
Finally bite down.
Yeah.
The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, so you already said.
Well, maybe, but not for you, you know.
Whoa, calm down there.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Hehe, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not.
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to himself. Herself inwardly. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club? I expect a full report by this Friday.
I was afraid of this question.
Whoa.
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay?
Did you guys see those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, I need to disable WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's a whoopsie. As
No, but the
president
obvious
of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club?
How are you
You could
driving
probably
home?
be a board.
How are you driving home now? What are you doing right now? What's
You could
happening?
probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Haha, that. Well, you know. Be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and about how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special about it. And if I encourage others to go on to literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It's happened. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it has something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I'm neither. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Hopefully. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Can I get a
Everyone
yee-haw?
enthusiastically agrees.
Like I was just like, we just jumped voices back and forth.
Such
Yeah.
different girls, all interested in the same goal. Wink, wink. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining.
Nah, she was not, bro. What do you mean?
Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
I mean, literature's kind of peak, though. Kinda.
That's what Yuri
So,
says.
Quinn-chan, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have any good way of answering that.
manga.
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Just like, hey yo,
It
what?
looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Ooh.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Fuck you, say to me, little shit.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
The Bible.
Oh yes, my favorite book to read in my pastime, the Bible.
The Torah, the Quran.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Like two.
Bible.
The Bible. Yes, the Bible known for fantasy. The level of creativity and craftsmanship beyond them is amazing to me.
Bible.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Bible.
Yuri goes on talking about the Bible, clearly passionate about her reading.
He reiterates after every sentence, like, I am for good Bible. Oh, for good man.
She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lies add up that she finds her comfort in the world of the Bible, not people.
The world of the Bible. I mean, that itself should just be a book. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Guess what book I'm
Oh,
talking about,
freaking.
Srin-chan?
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Have you heard
Just in
of,
time for me spooky.
Have you heard
Biblically
of Noah's
accurate.
Ark?
Biblically accurate angel.
I read a horror book once. It was the Bible.
Hey, it's kind of scary
I
though.
desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimum level. Perhaps God. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a god.
Damn, that's some confidence.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Grow up. Oh, why is that?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second.
Wahaha.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine, fine.
your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot I was voicing Sayuri. It's been so long since she spoke.
Yeah,
I'm not cute.
she's the quiet one.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki, I felt her eyes.
You want like
Not a very
Frowny
confident
face.
writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Quote that from Gandhi. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest riches of your heart.
Sun Tzu, The Art of War.
Do you have experience too, huh, Yuri?
No, I have not been named before. What you mean in poetry?
Oh, that's a big sad. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Morika.
White John. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Quinn-chan?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again.
The Shogun. Quinn, do you have a Shogun voice in your head?
It's probably from all the
Hold on.
manga she reads.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
It is the Shogun in my mind. Help, guys, I need therapy.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly comfort. No, now it's Spanish. I bluntly comfort with what's been on my mind the entire time.
Porque.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I lost my train of thought.
I am kind of fucked.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought.
You all just fucking know where it's a tiny bit.
you all.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Whoa, let's
One
go.
by one,
Oh,
the
Papa.
girls' eyes lights up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Just gonna shove my face right there. Then, that makes it official.
What?
Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember to turn in its assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Quinn-chan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe.
It'd be the freakiest shit. Yeah.
I can really impress the class, Star Monica, with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yori and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Quinn-chan. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed up after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home.
Oh, real quick, just like, when the narrator's just like, oh, I'm not actually saying everyone's like, oh, like all sad and stuff. But you're like, okay, fine, I'll just like, I'll stay here, and then all the girls just like, just absolutely popping off.
Okay, I'll continue. Yeah. Sayori,
That's me.
Natsuki,
That's me.
Yuri,
Yuri, say something, please.
Well, she's the
Yuri!
quiet one, so I'm not saying anything.
and of course, Monika.
Heyo.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Why not all of them?
Yeah, you can.
Alright!
The only way you can get closer to them is if you have a romantic relation. You can't be friends.
Yeah. I
Imagine
just
being
need to
friends in
make
school.
the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Roses are red, violets are blue.
I want to put my
Skippy-doo.
dick in you.
Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen, but whoever likes your poem the most.
Wait, who do we want to
If
date?
no one likes it, then
Y'all,
Who do we want to?
Quinn, who
Who are we going after?
Who you dating?
is here 50-50 me or CX?
Natsuki.
Quinn-chan,
Um,
you have 3 options. Where
oh,
Monica?
okay, I like Yuri the best, to be honest, so far.
Alright. So, what's the first word?
Yeah.
Electricity chocolate.
Horror.
What does she like?
Horror.
She likes-
Horror. Wait. Oh, okay,
The
so it goes
Bible.
horror.
And, horror,
Unrestrained.
heart.
Skirt.
I always wanted to make a poem about skirts.
Yes. No.
Wait, what the fuck
No.
control are we writing here?
I got. No, wait. She's smart. So we have to. No, not depression. Wait.
You got
Maybe,
dance, fluffy, depression.
maybe melody. Wait, does she play music? No, she doesn't.
Why Papa there? Where's
Eternity.
Papa an option?
Papa's Secret is swimsuits, all I saw.
Oh no, not kawaii.
And,
You gotta do fancy, because Bible.
fantasy.
Fantasy.
Wait, why are you popping off? Okay.
Let's see.
Fear.
Just realize how funny giggle, like the word giggle looks.
Yeah.
Fear? I heard fear.
Fear.
What the fuck?
Infinite. Cause she's like all smart and stuff.
And,
Also, I'm just choosing the
Peaceful.
first word that comes to mind, guys. Like the first one that you say.
Existence.
peaceful.
Intellectual.
Intellectual pain and bubbles.
Maybe dream.
This is going to be a very questionable poem.
Nature. I mean, can we just throw a bunch of like smart stuff at her?
Philosophy.
Yeah.
Tragedy, and then also childhood. Those two kind of go together.
Oh, okay. Adventure.
Adventure, universe, and
Oh, okay, that's
marshmallow.
her then. How do we make her happy?
We have to go with prayer.
Let me please this woman.
Oh, okay, you're making her happy then.
Making her
You're making.
My god, graveyard.
Wait, Destiny, what does that do? Oh, okay, she likes horror. Okay, massacre then. Massacre.
Well, I mean, her like dark hair just kind of shows like the dark kind of atmosphere, I guess.
What does incongruent do? I wonder.
I like boop.
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh,
I like
who do you
boobs.
think you got?
hi again, Quinn-chan. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. We'll change that real soon.
Nah, don't worry.
What are the fucking like physics on the skirt?
Well, there's someone
is
with
happening
a hair dryer underneath her.
She comes with a portable fan that just kind of blows. That's how her hair's also curved like that
Oh,
too.
you're right.
Yeah.
There's someone right here. just blowing her.
Yeah.
Did you already say that?
Yeah, nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Quinn-chan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you,
I pressed this one. Oh, it is. Yeah, correct.
making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Did you say you customated? Oh, come on. Like he
Perhaps.
is black. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join the clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. And then she just
She finds herself stuck
exits.
between saying Monica and manga. Manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Quinn-chan always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He comes to me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
how dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire at once.
Is that so?
Must have slipped my mind. When I was literally burning.
Fire
You two
movie.
are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Quinn-chan can become good friends too.
Sayori,
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Head empty.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. But what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
The present supplies.
I do love surprises and supplies.
You're making me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yori reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
It's the Bible! She's trying to convert you!
Oh,
I always bring it with me.
Have you heard about ours extended world too?
I don't want you to feel left out, so I'm converting you right here, right now. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. I enjoyed as well. It's a short read. It's only like 700 pages or so. So it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know,
Right
Wink.
together.
discuss it if you wanted.
This is so kawaii. How is this girl accidentally being so kawaii? She even picked out a Bible she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading the Bible much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
Says everyone.
I enthusiastically take the Quran.
Change the now.
Phew. Now, one less I need to convert. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
What's that little gremlin doing back there?
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It says something like
The Bible.
What's a bibble?
It looks like the same book that she lent to me. Oh,
Yeah, because she always carries extras.
more than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah,
Crap.
That was also.
I think she noticed me looking at her.
But wait, that was an
Wait,
action.
what?
That was an action. It wasn't. It wasn't in the mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Bro just took a shit.
Craps. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a few minutes.
A few minutes.
well, that's like super awkward. Everyone's just doing their own thing. They're just, staring from like a few desks away. Intense stare.
She sneaks another glance. Wait. Was that? Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her Quran.
Sorry. I was just spacing out.
For several minutes.
I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed that in the first place. Somehow. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
You need Jesus. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
I actually own 12.
One for each apostle.
Yeah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, I saw they were on sale for some reason. So I grabbed them all.
Every single last one of them.
That's not what I meant actually. I went to a different store too and got those too.
One of them went to church.
I mean, I went to a synagogue and took all their Bibles.
The Torah, you mean?
I just happened to buy just 2 of them.
Yeah.
So I stole the rest though.
But like, imagine going to the bookstore and accidentally buying 2. Like, how the fuck did you not realize?
I see.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up at page 400, you might have a hard time putting it down.
Damn.
That's when the flipping starts, guys. That's when it starts to get good.
At hour 15, it might actually get interesting.
Starfield.
Yeah. It's very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so?
I mean, it's supposed to be historically accurate.
What's it about anyway?
Oh,
Well, this sends you in like a whole draft of just everything about the Bible.
have you heard about our Lord and Savior? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled The Bible. There's an ominous-looking cross symbol on the front cover.
Hey, there's
The eye actually would have worked because
Okay,
the-
there's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just want to make sure I don't actually give anything away. It's a surprise, you gotta read yourself. Basically, it's about this god from heaven who moves in with their family at a stable
This is good. So
and met their long lost brother, but as soon as he does so, his life gets really strange and performs many miracles, in quotation marks. He then gets targeted by Rome, and then is later crucified.
damn.
And while his life is in danger, he desperately chose those to teach about his religion or whatever.
About his father.
Yeah. No matter what he does, he ends up destroying most of the people's relationships with God with mine, and his life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of religious.
That's kind of religious, isn't it?
I don't know, man, that's kind of religious. I'm kind of the same way from that.
Next. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that religious turn came from nowhere.
I didn't know this was religion. Whoa!
Yuri gently giggles. All of a sudden.
Little does she know. Are you not a fan of that kind of thing, Quinjan?
No.
I'll make you.
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these religious things.
I'll see you on
She's
Sunday.
she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely pious.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life in a extremely strange and religious new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants you to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own religion that they all believe in, and we must pray to him. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, in this case Jesus,
Say when you were
they're made out to
related
be
the
a naive one,
protagonist.
preling their one-side morals.
When you thought you were related, no, it's when you related. I am related to Jesus, guys. Born in Jesus is my blood.
I mean, they made out to be a naive one for
When they
letting their
made out.
one-side morals interfere with Satan's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. The priest told me not to do this. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well,
I totally wanted to join your cult.
I guess it's okay then. I'll allow this once. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I'm a completely different person when I read the Bible. Whoa, calm down there. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something religious. And please stop me if I start talking too much about it. I don't know why we just made your religion, but sure.
Yeah, okay.
This bit has gone on for so long.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's... Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying?
I'll read for you.
Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
What was that me? I don't remember that.
Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the Bible that I just put in my bag.
This thing's heavy.
Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Say it, yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
Where is this going?
That's... I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not used to. That is, reading in company with someone about the Bible.
And y'all, look what we're doing. We're reading in company. Get over it, Yuri. Get over it.
Go.
Quinn-chan.
I see.
Quinn-chan.
I see.
Quinn-chan.
What? I think the video delayed for me slightly.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
because yeah,
tell
just
me
updated.
I end up distracting you or anything.
No, all right.
I open the Bible and start the prologue. I soon understand
beginning.
what yours.
Jesus.
I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company with God. It's as if I can feel God's presence over my shoulder as I read. Oh, sorry. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own Bible.
She's not reading the Bible.
I glance over.
Get her!
She's a hypocrite.
Looks like she's reading from my Bible instead.
I mean, not like that should be any different. Sorry. I was just. Yours is just more interesting.
Oh, I'll be.
And I guess
Quinn.
slight pause on this until she comes back, I guess.
Well, that's gonna be like a few minutes.
A brief intermission.
I actually need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, good idea, guys.
Wait, you have to put that off.
Why not take a break, y'all?
A break.
I'm not
A break is needed.
I'm not pausing the stream though. Or
Yeah. Okay.
recording, I guess.
Well, you can pause the recording
Okay.
by just pressing the pause button. Beside the stop recording button, I think.
Yeah, right
guys.
there.
See you later. Alright. Go on, Quinchan.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to. Sorry.
You fool!
Again.
You absolute buffoon!
I mean,
Okay.
Here, this should work, right?
I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's. Wink, wink. And then I hold my
holy
book
moly.
more between the two of them. Ooh woo.
I find religious women hot.
Hell yeah,
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy.
Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that?
Well, I mean, it's one of those novels, you know?
What do you mean, those novels, huh? What do you mean?
They're gonna have an experience. What? A religious experience. Once
Let's have a
we
religious
lean
experience
in a little
together.
bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
And that's not the only thing that's touching.
Our spirits.
Okay.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
To hold her. Oh.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. I'll turn the page really slowly and dramatically.
Oh my god! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Uh,
Nah, that wasn't the kind of
Do more. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides her thumb after it flips to her side.
Let's read the Bible.
But in
together.
holding her, I mean it like this. We're huddled even closer than before.
It's getting steamy in here.
It's actually kind of distracting me from my religious duties.
Get those thoughts out of my mind right now.
It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. And she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Hell yeah.
In the beginning.
So, are we doing it raw or? Oh.
I mean, at this rate, to turn the page, you take your hand from the right and move it to the left.
Sorry. I think
We
I
all
got a
make
bit
mistakes.
distracted for a second.
By
Looking at.
By what, Sunchan?
What could you be distracted by?
It's by the text, the sacred text.
What has you so distracted?
Jesus.
Her ear. I glance over at Yuri's ear again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
My stamina isn't good.
Are they just gonna like
Her
make out right
stamina
now?
must be really good. What?
Ah, that's okay.
Smirk.
You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer
This
to
is so
read something
sus.
that has over 800 pages.
72 chapters.
It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue, reading. We're reading.
Wink,
definitely.
wink.
Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue to fist first chapter in silence.
We continue the fist of silence. Oh no!
Full fist.
That's what, even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly talk, but have you thought about atheism?
You kind of remind me of Jesus.
It must be the long hair.
Yeah. You think so? With a bit more perplexity in that? How does he?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways.
Yeah, like the hammers that nailed into the pan.
Damn carpenters.
That is kind of blunt.
But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerism.
Mannerism.
I see. Noted.
Aww. Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But, Quinn-chan, that's probably not religious. A terrible thing to have in common with him.
Wait, did you unpause the video?
I'm just gonna be hung. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, good golly. Gee willikers.
This fucking tap is awful.
Did you unpause the OBS?
Oh, of course I did. Of course.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, all this is happening right now. We can relive this moment.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Hmm.
I guess I more meant that as kind of cute.
I find it cute that you're basically like female Jesus. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Woo woo.
Ooh. Hi. Okay, everyone. What? Whoa! I forgot there's other people here. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Bum,
Teehee.
bum, bum.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah.
Yuri exhales. Spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if I haven't been if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
And it's so heavy.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that book's a big book.
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight.
Wink, wink.
Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Oh, good heavens. I guess I don't have much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
Yeah. What was it, 400 pages in, sorry. 400 pages.
I can't wait till we get to Romans.
That one's my favorite. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 12 chapters in your own time.
Alright.
I stand up seductively and make a mental note of where I left off in the Bible, then slip back into my Bible holder, which is my ass. Huh?
By the way, do you remember the riot poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I mean, my seduction ends.
That didn't seem
I
very
believe I
persuasive.
agreed to do something seductive. I couldn't really find much seduction since I've never really done this before.
Who's trying to do the rings?
I'm new to this thing. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pulled out the poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. Seductively.
Alright, so we have the 4 poems here. How should we do about reading the
Ooh.
poems? Should we do the first
Who should I?
Or, like, do you want me to just
We could
read
each read one.
because- Sure, we could do that.
What'd you say?
We'll see how it goes.
You guys have been talking for so long, I thought you might want a break.
Actually, I don't want to
Oh,
talk
I'm fine.
anyway for a while.
So do
You-
you guys
you
like
read.
me to
I don't
read
want
the
to.
poems? Or just someone want to read the poems?
You can read some.
Who should we start with? We'll decide when we get there.
The top.
Start with the top.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Sayori, the one I talked to for the past 12 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, me? Oh, I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayuri first. She's my good friend after all.
This is a good
Blink
color,
stares.
Quinn-chan. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Seamus, did you say you wanted to take a break from reading?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to read the narration until you say...
No, I don't mind reading the narration.
Oh.
It's fine, it's fine.
Cool. See? It's like I said before, Quinn-chan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Quinn-chan?
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here.
What motive?
What? What? What?
Motive?
What was printed? Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about
Nervous
that.
laugh.
Dear sunshine,
Huh?
the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Are you sure the last sentence was just not thrown in there randomly?
Now, this
Just after all that, I'm hungry.
this is peak. What do you mean? This is absolute peak.
I like it.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing.
Her mouth is so tiny.
Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Why do all the anime girls have that haircut with the bit down the middle?
Because
Because it's cute. Ooh woo.
Yeah, but like, I can't do that in real life. That's not fair.
I can do it in real life, so it's possible.
Oh, maybe it's possible.
I can't. Darn it.
Well, my hair's kind of curly.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
Alright, who next?
Next. Let's do Yuri. I want to see that one.
Oh?
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
It's okay. Exceptional.
It's not enough about God in it.
What was that?
What do you mean? I just called it mediocre. Grow up. Did I say out loud? Oh, I thought I was saying that in my head.
Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face.
I. Ooh. Ooh. She's gonna hate me.
Really?
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Eh? That's... Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong, it's only you. What am I getting nervous for? What am I doing?
It's all about Jesus.
Yeah, it's all about him.
Yuri takes a breath and a prayer.
Jesus, I pray, amen. So... what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written quite a lot of poetry before.
Really?
No, I'm just making that up.
Wow, that's
Wow.
a huge... Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Did you
What?
miss
What?
say the first word? It's like, okay, I'm gonna make this look smooth, and say the rest wrong as well.
Well, I knew that. Somehow. I just meant
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if brayaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are very specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up all of them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, you tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they forfeit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's something you can't be blamed for. There are many different types of skills and techniques that go into even writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but putting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nazuki can be a little based, though.
Based.
Based.
Yes, based.
Biased.
No,
How?
based.
That's kind of based. Well, you'll see. No, you won't. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
Now, does she mean people like that, like the way she was speaking? Or people like Natsuki?
People like
It's
Natsuki.
fine.
I'm not even sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Oh, please do. I'll have to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glaze, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the flickering blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
What the heck? This thing doesn't rhyme.
I like it.
Peak.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
I was thinking about everything else. But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Like your...
Huh?
No?
Like your what?
What?
We're not gonna finish that statement. That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it.
You poked her in the eye too much and she had to close her eyes.
I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
I mean, totally random thing to bring up. Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Quinn-chan.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Yes.
Yuri?
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only belonging symbolically compared to the ghost. Lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past. And soon to be left with nothing. There's a lot more soul in putting it that way.
That's my line. I hadn't even thought of that.
No.
That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
you think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Quinn-chan. They really like to say just in general.
Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki.
Cupcake bitch.
That's not what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
Yes, smack me, please.
Well,
Smack me.
Quinn-chan is now a priest. Gotta go after the young ones, right?
I mean,
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, we're pretty boring.
that's like my handwriting.
This is
I like Natsuki's hair the best, but she's annoying.
And I felt that.
Yeah. I told you we're gonna like it.
I like it.
I lied.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but I hit too hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. Really thought you were a dumbass.
I decided to humor her with that last comment about her being a dumbass.
Wait, what did you say? Whatever.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I wonder what age she is compared to the rest.
According to the start of the game, everyone in this game is 18.
Okay, so she's 18 and they're all like 19 and 20 or something.
Yeah, they're also all in high school, and also, Brandon, would you inform us about what high school is?
No, but this is Japan,
High school
isn't it?
is
Or is this
basically
America?
grades 9 through 12.
And
And
ages?
what age do you leave high school at age 18 or 19?
18.
Okay.
Okay,
Unless
it's
you
just,
isn't smart and then get pulled back a year.
Yeah, so it's just 4th, 5th, 6th year basically. So she's a first year, then
Yeah.
that would make her 16, but she's actually 18, so she was held back like 2 years or something.
Yeah, she seems proud about it.
Who should we show the poem to next?
So many choices.
What do you think?
Pick
A little bit of Monica
Should we
in the
in my
sun.
life.
A little bit of Monica just for fun.
Hi,
A little bit
Quinn-chan.
of Monica.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. I see you chose me last. This doesn't upset me whatsoever. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always
Wait.
listening.
Always listening. I'm always
Always watching.
always listening. Always
I'm always watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Always watching. I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
You getting tired, Quinn?
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway. Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
You loser. You gotta share it with me too.
That powerful didn't the clock
It's just like, pow, just wind around her. Don't worry, Quinn-chan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we all have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, a hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Great job, Kun-chan. Like, I guess. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it, trying to understand it. It was really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Like,
I go deep in other places as well.
Oh my.
mm.
I guess I underestimated you. Wow.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
12 inches.
I can see why.
That's why it always counts.
Oh, someone's blowing the skirt again.
Haha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It could take years of practice, while I'm assuming Yuri has it at this point. I never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You just do your own thing, and continuing this. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha. Just both nervous laughter. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No.
No.
Oh.
No, I want to do something
Worry,
else.
I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I gotta sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall.
Hole in.
It couldn't have
Hole in
been
the
Oh.
wall.
Hole in one.
the directions
Oh.
sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Must have been God.
Yeah, it
Man,
was.
she even drew like a scroll bar on the side too. So, what do you think?
It's very free-form, if that's what you call it.
Freedom America. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. But performed out loud, it could be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of come on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Thanks for tuning in to Monica's Daily Tip of the Day. I'll see you all tomorrow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Monica FM.
Well, okay, I didn't know she was actually going to say that.
Phew.
I guess that's everyone. Oh, I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective palms. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively turns the palm to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly what the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Quinn-chan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer. I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across anything particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Quinn-chan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you're still invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... Ooh. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Is there gonna be a fight?
Maybe you're just jealous that Quinn-chan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everybody okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Quinn started showing up.
Suki! She's just saying it because she's flat, she's jealous. And Suki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting guys.
Do you like fighting girls instead?
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Quinn-chan. She's trying to make me look bad. I can't believe her.
That's not true. She started it. She needs to get over yourself and learn from peakest simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making opponents all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to you, not force them to have to figure it out. How do you explain this to her, Quinn-chan?
Wait. There's a reason why so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Objection. You understand that, right, Quinn-chan? Well,
Do we get a choice? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Whoa. I don't. Wait, who are we trying? We're trying to date.
so we got
Sayori, yes?
Natsuki, Yuri,
Oh,
or
I
we're
wanna-
going to third party with Sayori.
No, I'm
When-
gonna start drama. I'm picking Yuri.
Yeah, okay.
I will go
We're going Yuri all the way, I guess.
unanimous
Yeah,
sorry.
we're doubling down on Yuri. We have to get Yuri.
Natsuki,
We have to be committed.
You're getting fucked up here, bro.
Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. I really want you to take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri?
Eh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. If you didn't notice that I'm sorry. Ooh.
But
It was away.
You took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. You already apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Oh, Natsuki clenched her fist, sorry.
We got hers just saying,
In the end,
and then we got
nobody
Yuri
is
saying,
taking her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
No, I don't.
It's a lie.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Say, Ori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash can.
It's
Wow.
garbage.
Natsuki,
She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Quinn-chan. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now.
Nothing.
One more thing. The one thing that Nasuki said.
About what?
Stop it.
About, you know, something about my upper area.
Oh, your titties? Your titties? Yeah, there's that too.
I would never do anything so shameful. It's a bad sin against the eyes of God. So...
I don't mind singing it against God. What thing did Natsuki say? Remind me, please.
Well, that never mind that. I need to go get some tea. I'm thirsty all of a sudden.
Good
I'm
idea.
thirsty for something as well.
Whoa.
Make enough for more than one person, okay? Because now you need to quench.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was a great, mostly.
Quinn-chan, how about you?
Quinn-chan!
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your problems will turn out even better.
What?
I think to myself for a very long time about God. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Then look, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those who I want to impress, which is all of them, because I want to date all of them. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Quinn, do you want a harem? Quinn-chan! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Hand in hand, mouth in mouth.
No.
And I go laugh.
So Yuri beams at me like steel beam. But it truly has been a while since Yuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Wink, wink.
Yuri. About what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. It's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I
Slightly.
don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Yeah. You know, Quinn-chan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you and her. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too.
That's
Every day is gonna be so much fun. I bet I hear that big ass sigh.
I'm sorry, turn on the note.
Quinn-chan-sama.
Sorry.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but I want to be more than friends. Does this really need to stop there?
Yeah, well,
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
just like move your hand on the shoulder.
I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as a internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Alright. Let's see if it.
More.
Yeah, they
So-
sit there
I think I'm
and
tired.
just
So-
do it better time, yeah.
Yuri goes ooh woo.
Like
Natsuki goes
Quinn-chan.
Episode 1 of the
Sayori just
Doki
goes,
Doki
"Hee hee hee."
podcast.
Yeah, alright guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't think I want to put this anywhere though.
No, put it on YouTube,
Yeah.
please.
no.
Please put it on YouTube.
No. I mean,
If you do, I will maybe think about making a thumbnail of Yuri just holding a Bible
Yeah.
and just like having like a little priest outfit or something.
alright.
If you make a
guys,
YouTube video, I'll be very happy.
see y'all
Bye!
next time.
Bye.
Finger gun, pow.